All right, hello. This is Omega Shenron, and I've tried to shoot a Go video, months and months ago on the KGS server, but the YouTube gaming app wouldn't let me do it. And I've been playing on WBaduk for 7, 8 months now, and so I'm gonna try to give it another shot. We're just gonna review a game. The last game I played. Actually, look, they gave me 5 Dawn again. Been hitting 5 Dawn and then losing a couple games, going back to 4 Dawn. So I'll probably lose the next game I play. Maybe I'll record it. But this is the last game I played as a 4 Dawn, and we're just going to go through it. Unfortunately, WBaduk doesn't give the coordinates for the points on the board, so I can't really go through variations or anything, and it doesn't have a an editing tool that I know of. So it's just going to be basic strategy on these games. Nothing too in depth, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I've been playing the 6-4 opening for some years now, playing with it here and there, and then trying other stuff. I also play a random Fuseki, just random middle moves, not Tenjin or anything, just like, whatever point on the board feels good. I rarely ever play 3-4 points or the standard openings. I do play Star Point quite often, though. I like the Star Point. I think it's a versatile position, and we'll just get into it here. So, I'm playing the dual 6-4 opening because I find it challenging. I find the stone flexible. Usually, I'm using it to build up an outside influence, but depending on the situation, you can also take the corner and start some interesting variations in the corner with the 6-4 point. And so Black is playing, this is kind of what's in now is, playing for territory, taking territory at all costs. And I really don't like to play this way. I've never played this way. I've always been more of a power player with fighting, building influence. Though I can play territorially. Usually it's an invasion or digging out territory and creating small groups on the sides or in the corners while attacking. And so I really dislike Shimaris and things like that. I like big Shimaris that leave possibilities and Aji and things like that. But this is normal from Black. So I approach the other corner, and usually when I play is I'm trying to use the greediness of the other player to get him or her to over concentrate themselves and just keep taking these big points while I build something bigger. And I really feel like this should be a pincer or a covering move, or maybe even a longer extension down the right side for Black. I feel like this is too narrow, and it's starting to become over concentrated, in my opinion. And so I approach up top, and basically what I'm trying to do is get Black to make another move on the right side so that he's over concentrated. And if he did, play on the right side, I would make a large enclosure or play somewhere on the bottom left-hand side of the board. But he jumps into the star point, and if you've never played against a 6-4 point, in this position and in most positions, invading at the star point is not a good idea because of the double attack that black has to deal with here, and this can get very complicated. If he had made a move to the left or down, he'd actually have a secure corner. But since it's the 4-4 point, I can still take the corner, which I do. This is also probably not advisable unless you're really sure that you can survive. Just trying to, settle quickly, but I'm not going to let him do that. So I Hane on the inside and descend. And now black has got, he is cut, and I still have access to the corner at the 3-3 point. I extend because the ladder is good for me. So black is forced to extend. He cannot Hane, or I will cut. And then I take the corner. Black descends, and I descend. This is a quasi-living shape for me, even after black descends again. And so this is a position that comes up quite often when I try to fight this this Hane back here. When I do this, this position comes up quite often, and so I'm going to push and just kind of probe and see what black wants to do. And pushing is for him is the only move, so he has to at least try to save those stones. And here is a place where even when you're a Dan, you really don't know what to do. And I think the move I play is actually a mistake. There may be another move that's better, but I feel like I should close the gap in the corner, or make some move in the corner. But I play here. I'm trying to surround black and still keep pressure on the group on the left. And so black's going to try to kill my corner. And it doesn't quite work. Here I actually think black can kill me. But I play here to try to rob him of his liberties. And now at this point, I think if black just, plays on the second line to give himself some more liberties, he'll actually kill the corner. But I will get, full enclosure on his stones, most likely in Sente. And so I can make a good extension on the bottom and build a decent moyo. And I can push again on these 4 stones on the left-hand side to increase the size of my wall. And that's really what I'm intending. But this move is, if the ladder was not good for me, this could be a good move also. But since the ladder is good for me, it's pretty simple. And then I kill the stones. So this is wonderful for me. You can't ask for anything more starting out. So for the rest of the game, I'm just kind of protecting my lead and reducing black wherever I can. This is most likely a dubious move by black. His Panuki is not really in any danger yet. So he really doesn't need to do this. And this really doesn't put a lot of pressure on me. I could still jump out and I could still slide into the corner. And so I can ignore it. And I get to play a very severe move against these 4 black stones. And, it's going to be a headache for black. to save those, and so he just gives up on them. And then I enclose them. There may be a little bit of Aji later for those stones, which I'm concerned about, but I've got no complaints. And black plays this. I feel like it should be on the third line if he's trying to create a base for his stones. He's got no real fighting strength here, so playing the fourth line move seems dubious to me. I could still take the corner very easily, which I do later. So I'm not real sure. It's probably a bad move. You know, a lot of times, even when you're a Don, you know, recognizing and capitalizing on your opponent's mistakes is usually the difference between winning and losing. Now my entire strategy is just to reduce. You know, black's not going to get a big area up there in the top left hand corner, and I just need to split the right side so that he can't build anything real large there. This move gives me a 4 or a 2 space extension in either direction. I don't really care which way, and so that's what happens. I just make a little base for myself. Black extends. I'm not really sure how good this is. I would more likely play on the bottom and try to surround this white stone if I were black, or enclose the corner and put pressure on that stone. You know, his Shamari in the right up under top right hand corner isn't really killable at this point. So playing this move I don't think is best, but who knows. And so I do take the corner. I understand it's gonna weaken this 6/4 stone, but I'm not concerned about that. I'm just taking a little bit of profit, and this is the way you play this invasion. Easy life. See, it does impact that stone a bit, but it's not impacting that third line stone that's kind of holding these 4 black stones in prison. So I was willing to let that, you know, get impacted. And so I start on the lower side. I make this move. It's probably bad. It's probably not best. And so I you know, relinquish it. Don't follow up on there. And I play here. I'm just really trying to settle my stone on the bottom, and leave some kind of Aji in that area, so I don't have to choose between taking the corner and saving this stone. I'm just gonna take a piece of the corner here. I still don't have a fully live shape. Black really should take advantage of that, but he doesn't. He plays here, which doesn't. I mean, it kills a stone, but it doesn't really secure. It's just not enough. He needs to think bigger. And so I'm gonna just kind of settle my group and create a little bit of Aji here. This may be frivolous. I'm not sure, but there's a ko. I couldn't actually play this any other way. After he caps me, I can't cut. He could, you know, I just don't have enough liberties. So when I get to this point, I'm like, this ko is not really that great for me. It's a ko, and black is, you know, kind of floating here, but it's really not that big. There's bigger stuff up top that needs to be played. And yeah, so black just makes this move, which, you know, I may be able to cut. You know, this could be a mistake, but I'm already ahead. I don't need to kill any more stones or do any more real complicated fighting. So I just end the co. It's fine. A little bit of profit. And black still needs to make a move, which he does. And so I have Sente, and I'm just kind of settling this group on the right side. Reducing black a little bit, and this works just fine. All standard stuff here. And now I'm just gonna kind of cover this up so it doesn't get big, and create a little bit of profit for myself. As you can see, I'm starting to make a little bit of area there. Black plays here, and it's just not enough. Certainly a big move, but black's behind, and he needs to think bigger. So I play here, just kind of probing, just doing a little prodding and poking. Maybe he should cut me here, but he was scared, so I just connect. All these stones I'm playing are increasing the size of this. Just kind of probing, and then I play this move to try to enclose a pretty good pile of points here. So it's just not looking good for black. This doesn't really work. Just so much Aji with these holes in his shape. And I'm not really sure if I got the right sequence on all of this stuff. I do play this move. Yeah, and this move is really just played to kind of make his area here a little smaller. Just reducing. This is a good move, and I feel like maybe this is a mistake. He could create some complications, but he backed down. And so now these stones are fully dead, and I don't have to worry about any Aji there anymore. So black really kind of did me a favor. Black's trying to increase his little house up here on top. I play here because this is a very big point. And then I try to, reduce his area. He makes this is overplay. He should just Atari and have a co for safety. But he allows me to cut him. Now he's got some real issues because of these holes. I'm not sure if this is the right order. Maybe I should make the moves on top first before I extend and actually show him how exposed his position is. And just kill those two stones. But I'm not sure. So we go, he curls this stone, and then I start this sequence. I did see the ko here, but it's such a easy ko for white. Even if I lose it, I'm gonna get all I need points wise. See, it's just bad. He has no choice but to win the ko. And all I really want to do is secure this area on the right hand side. So I play here, and like I said, I don't care about the ko. I just encase that, and now I do a count, and I'm well ahead. See what the estimator says. I'm more than 20 points ahead at this point, and so the rest of the game is really just some. It ends bad for black in this middle area, but at this point, unless I make a very big mistake, I can't lose. So I play here, trying to reduce this area. I'm figuring these stones up top are dead, which is fine. He takes this, and it's not big. It's and the ko isn't live anymore. you know, he would have to ignore a move to be back in the ko, so I really don't understand this move. But he goes there, and I'm just probing. I play here, so it's very big. Black is trying to cut, but it just doesn't work. And I have this move that is quite difficult for black to deal with. He has to Atari from on top, because if he doesn't, he dies. So I connect, and now I'm threatening to cut off these 3 stones, and he can't afford to let them die. So he connects, and that is the end of the game. So I hope this one turns out good. I did one in 480 SD, the lower quality ones, but it didn't come out very well. Love to do maybe some reviews on the AlphaGo games, or just do a live stream of me sitting down and playing a bunch of games. Nice Go sessions. You know, I like playing on WBaduk because you can get it there. You know, there's several different channels you can go into with Chinese players, Korean players, Japanese players, and an international channel. Feel like sometimes you need to change servers and play elsewhere, and challenge other servers. I know there's like several now, and so I definitely encourage that, because I played for a long time just on KGS, exclusively on KGS, and I think I've been playing there since 2003, and because I had such a large archive of games, my rank was just stuck, no matter how many games I won, because I had such an archive. And playing here, I've actually realized that I've actually gotten better, and I can attribute that to study, mostly study of the AlphaGo games, but I haven't really been doing many books or playing live tournaments, but it's all been just reviews of games and professional games. I definitely recommend Redmond's reviews on the games with KJ and Lisa Dahl. I mean, the Google broadcast is great too, and the games that where AlphaGo is playing himself are just almost just too much for humans to digest, at least this human. So I hope you like the videos. I'll try to do some more. I've been playing a lot of Go lately, and I've really been enjoying it a lot. If you've never played, it's very easy. There's apps all over. You can go just play for free. And that's the coolest thing about Go that keeps me coming back, is it's free, and it's just you and another person. It's one-on-one. So it's very raw and cerebral. So hope you enjoy the video, and have a nice night. Take care.